I want to talk a word. Escape. Sometimes I want to run out of here. Last week I saw an interview between Lu Yu and Jiang Sida. Lu Yu is a famous host in China, and Jiang Sida is a fashion icon and a good singer in China. In this interview, Jiang Sida shared his thoughts. He mentioned that there was a time he wanted to move out of Beijing, even though his office is nice and perfectly suited for his work. He really wants to relocate to a different city. So he went to Hainan. It's a southeast province in China. I really admire him because he have that courage and have the capacities, have the money to support him to move to another city. But as for me, I think even if I have saved up a little bit of money, I just don't have that courage to live that kind of free. I still remember one time I have experienced a sharp running time. Last year on March, maybe, I was drowning in depression, so I made up my mind to escape my hometown. I booked a flight to Shangri-La in Yunnan province. It's in southwest China, and everything there feels completely unlike Guangdong. Guangdong is full of modern cities, packed crowds, Skypes, endless cars, and constant pressure. Pressures from my parents, worries about my future, self-doubts, and even judgment from neighborhood and myself. It's all just so overwhelming. That's why I need to get away, to run from everything. I flew there all by myself. It was my very first solo trip. It wasn't a super far journey. My parents were worried about it, so they don't agree with me to have that trip alone. But at that time, I was too painful, so I chose to go anywhere, even though they were completely against my plan. I need a brand new escape to unwind and reconnect with who I am. I kept wondering if I am thrown into an unfamiliar place with no one I know around, who should I begin? How will I work through all my troubles on my own? I believe only in that situations could I discover my inner strength. That's exactly what I crave and need at that low point in my life. I think that is a little familiar with Jiang Sida. Eventually, I arrived at my destination. It sits at a high altitude, making everything feels oddly distinct. Since Shangri-La is a highland area, so the sky there is very blue, and the days also get long with sunshine. There is still bright light into the evening. I was very excited. I'd never been somewhere like this or felt anything similar before. I planned the whole trip all by myself. I wandered alone around the ancient old town, the National Nature Park, and many other spots. I still vividly remember my time at Pudachuo National Park. I stood at the entrance waiting for the shuttle bus. Just staring out at that part ahead. Standing there, I felt tears welling up in my eye. My feeling back then were still complicated. I felt a mix of loneliness and quiet joy, and for the first time, I truly felt strong. All those emotions washed over me in that breathtaking place. Now that I'm stuck in my current job, everything feels meaningless to me. Aside from my salaries and bonus, I gain nothing valuable from this work, and that's why I keep craving to escape.
I know the key is to find what I want and who I want to be.
Yet I had no clue where to go or which direction I should head toward. I've been curious lately. No matter which country you are from, do people in their 20s go through the same struggles and inner trouble as I do? If you felt this way, how do you pull yourself out of this state? That's what I want to ask.